This is Pete Thomas from season 2 of NBC's The Biggest Loser. I was the at-home winner, and I decided to bring my good friend along. He doesn't talk much now. But anyway, let's give you guys an update for season 2. We're starting all over. Take number 2. This is Pete Thomas from season 2, the at-home winner from season 2 of NBC's The Biggest Loser, giving you guys an update on episode number 2 for season number 9. I brought the big guy along with me. He doesn't talk much anymore, but he used to talk a lot, But anyway, episode number 2. This week is all about the weigh-in, the infamous week 2, whether or not the contestants will get past the water weight that they lost last week and continue to do amazing, amazing things. Well, right off the bat, we start off with a visit from Dr. Huizenga. Now, Dr. Huizenga is a University of Michigan graduate, in case you didn't know. And he tells the contestants, in case they didn't know, you're in bad shape. That's right, you're in bad shape. You're just years away from death. I mean, all of that weight is just weighing on your organs and on your lungs and on your heart and everything else. You're going to die. Surprise, surprise. That's why you're on the show called The Biggest Loser, because when it comes to taking care of ourselves, we were losers, you know what I mean? And so then we go from there to the challenge. Now, in the challenge, the contestants must traverse over the pool on a 3-inch beam while carrying a little ball. They've got to do this 10 times. When you get those 10 balls across to the other side, you're done. And the person that wins this challenge, the team rather, that wins this challenge, they win immunity, the most coveted prize on the ranch. But if you come in last, you get a 2-pound penalty at the weigh-in. So some drama ensues around that as the white team, the mother of the white team, has this incredible fear of water, ends up falling, and she ends up breaking her nose and her finger, and just all kind of drama. Now, red team wins. Our black team from Michigan, they come in second. Good job, good job. Don't get immunity, but at least you don't come in last and get the penalty. And then we see the last chance workout. Week 2, the last chance workout is longer and harder, more brutal than any other weeks. And so I'm going to tell you more about the workouts in weeks to come, but just trust me, there's one word to describe the last chance workout week 2. Brutal, 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 brutal. All right? Now, when it comes to the weigh-in, what's going to happen is the teams that are typically the smallest in size, they're going to have the biggest struggle during week number 2. Sure enough, that's the purple team. They fall below the yellow line. Our black team, Daryl and Andrea, are safe. Why? They needed to lose 10 pounds to stay above the line. They lose 15. Great job by Daryl and Andrea. But in the elimination room, Patty requests that she be sent home because she feels that her daughter doesn't have the support that she needs at home. And so her daughter stays and she gets sent home. We see that she's lost 43 pounds so far on her journey by having a great team at home. That's one of the essential keys, all right? So that's basically the show wrapped up. And let me give you a little bit of insight. We saw a couple of segments where the contestants were told about their bodily condition. In one segment, we see that the gray team, during their sleep hours, literally the gray team would turn and move around over 100 times an hour. So they struggled with sleep apnea, not being able to breathe because of all the extra weight that they carried. And so that's something for you to understand. All the extra weight that we contestants, that we carry, that many of you that are watching, all that extra weight that you carry, you've got to get rid of it. You must get rid of it. The way to get rid of it is not through medication and not through all of these other things. It's by losing the weight, diet and exercise. Now, here's some statistics for you. My blood pressure, I don't have my blood pressure over there. 150 over 90. 150 over 90. It went all the way down to 102 over 60, which is where about it remains today. My resting heart rate, 89 beats a minute, went all the way down to 62 beats a minute. That was accomplished in 14 days. 14 days. After 14 days, Dr. H told us you guys are basically athletes, but what you need to do is you need to keep working out to get the fat off of you. It is amazing. You can't get that with modern medicine. 150 over 90 down to 102 over 60. I'm telling you, the problems that have been solved on Biggest Loser Ranch, sleep apnea has gone away, high blood pressure has gone away, diabetes has gone away. Gary from season 1 got rid of his apnea, his asthma just from losing the weight. And so I implore you, it's week 2, it's January of 2010. It's time to get that weight off. Take a look at the challenge that we've got up here on M Live. We talk about gut check and sending in those pictures to M Live. We're going to have a contest for that. But the challenge to you is to join along with the contestants and lose the weight. I know you like American Idol. But you may not be able to sing ever. One thing you can do, if you're a fan of this show, is you can begin to lose the weight. So listen, we'll talk to you next week. This is Pete Thomas from season 2 of NBC's The Biggest Loser. Check out the website at winningman.com. And remember, there's a winner within you. And we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.